Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Worth It Wednesdays. This week we are looking at a triple monitor mount by a company called MountIT that supports anywhere from 13-inch monitor to a 27-inch monitor. Now we are going to be taking this to its full extreme and mounting 3 of these Spectre 27-inch monitors. Now this particular model does cover your grommet style and your clamp on, and we are actually going to be using this to mount it to a glass desk. Anyway, I'll stop yammering on and we'll go ahead and get this thing mounted and see if it was actually worth it. Well, there it is, all finally set up, ready to go. Let's go ahead and not mess around on this one and go ahead and answer that most important question that we always have on these episodes. Was this MountIT kit worth it? Obviously, these are my own personal opinions, but I'm hoping to give you guys enough knowledge so that you can go out there and make an educated decision when you are making your purchases. Now, I have used different mounted kits when it does come to a professional environment, but this is something that is new as far as when it comes to my own personal setup. Now, the big thing that I did like about this particular mounted kit was that it did come with that clamp-on style and or that grommet style, so you do have the flexibility of mounting it to a back of a desk, or if you do have a grommet, you can go ahead and mount it to that directly. Now, the biggest advantage that I do see out of using a mounted kit like this is that you get to remove all the factory monitor stands that do come with your system, and that clears up an immense amount of desk real estate, so that if you do have a lot of peripherals that you are using, you get to clear that clutter up and get a lot more of your desk real estate back. Now, I am not a fan of the gas shock mount kits that are out there. In my personal opinion, I feel like over time that those gas shocks do wear out, especially holding that weight for so long, and eventually you will get a little bit of sag. However, that is my own personal opinion, and I'm not one to be moving my monitors around too much, especially since these are curved and you get that nice concave flow throughout the entire thing. Now, another little side bonus with this, it does come with some cable management clips that do go across those arms, so you do get to tidy that up, tidy your cables up a bit, just in case you do have a little bit of OCD when it comes to cable management. Now, the biggest con that I had throughout this whole venture was the fact that in order to get monitors that mount to stands like this, the price does increase. And when you are going with brand new multiple screens, that small little increase over each monitor does add up quite significantly. However, in the end, in my personal opinion, the pros for having a mounted kit and all your monitors mounted definitely outweighs the cons when you do have to make that budget increase just to have monitors that can mount. Now the good news is they do come with single monitor mounts, they do come with double monitor mounts, and if you're trying to go with 4 and up, they also do make those. MountIT is a very reliable company and I always will recommend their products. Mind you, none of these videos that we have posted so far and up until this point have been sponsored in any ways, so these are my own personal opinions and I will always try to keep it at that. But anyway, before I digress too far on this one, let's just go ahead and say that these monitor mounts are worth every single penny that you can throw at them. Now we are currently filming a few additional things that I am curious about when it comes to running multiple monitors. I have been running 3 monitors for quite some time, almost a full decade at this point, but this is the first time that I actually got the monitors off of the desk and put it on a mounted kit. Now stay tuned, there are a few things that I do want to test when it does come to multiple monitor setups, and as far as what kind of performance hit that does have on your PC, and also what the pros and the cons are as far as when it comes to this personal setup that I have right behind me. Now, I do appreciate everybody's support so far to this point. We are a small channel. It's just a one-man show. There has been a lot of news that has been coming out, and I'm trying to get up on all that and get those recorded so that we can get those edited and bring those to you as quickly as possible. I do have to finish up that PC build tutorial and bring that to you guys as quickly as possible. I really do want to focus on that video next, but in the meantime, I am going to be bringing you guys a little bit of tech news that has been coming out, because man, it has been a hot and heavy September, October with all the releases that have been coming out and all the hardware that is on the horizon. This is a great time to be a techie, and I'm glad you guys could join me on this adventure. Once again, I appreciate all the support you guys have given this channel up until this point, and I look forward to bringing you guys a lot more content. In the meantime, go ahead and check out these other videos. Until next time, thank you guys for joining me and stay connected.